The Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union Limited has held its 24th annual scholarship presentation, a remarkable achievement for that community. The scholarships presented to deserving students are named after Choiseul residents who have contributed significantly to the community. They also played key roles in the development of the credit union. Calabash community was invited to the presentation of scholarships and bursaries. Here is Nigel Mitchell of the Education Committee with details of the persons the awards are named after.
Okay, so the first scholarship was presented in 1992, named in honor of Mr. Ignatius Lafay. This scholarship is given every year to the best performing student at the common entrance exam and is awarded as a full 5-year scholarship on condition, and I would like you all in the room to listen to this. It is awarded to the students, best performing students from Choiseul Cooperative, on condition that the students adheres to the terms of the scholarship agreement during the 5 years at the secondary school. So we don't just give you, but you have to keep part of your deal. It's an agreement that if you continue doing well, you will get it. So we are hoping that you will consider that, students. This scholarship originally began with only one student, but in 1998, it was extended, so now it has been given to 2 students, the 2 best performing students at the common entrance in the Choiseul Cooperative region. The scholarship was named after Mr. Ignatius Lafay, who has been a long-serving manager as well as director of the Choiseul Credit Union. During his tenure in these various capacities with the Choiseul Credit Union, Mr. Lafay remained dedicated to the development of the Choiseul Credit Union and to promoting its importance in the development of Choiseul. The second scholarship was named after Mr. Hubert King Bursaries, and those of us who know him, he used to be most of his life principal of the Choiseul Secondary School, lifetime educator. The second scholarship grant awarded by the Choiseul Credit Union is the Hubert King Bursary. This scholarship grants began in 2005. This grant is named after Mr. Hubert King, another influential and inspiring advocate in the credit union movement. Mr. King was a well-known and highly respected educator in Choiseul for over 40 years. He also served as the past president of the board of the credit union for 2 terms, 1987 to 1990 and 1998 to 2000. The parents who are in need of help in order to send their kids to the secondary school should be assisted. As a result, the credit union developed the Hubert King bursaries in keeping with Mr. King's view that the credit union has a responsibility to its members. The Hubert King bursary is offered to students who perform well at the common entrance and who are in need of financial aid to transition to the secondary school life. Every year, at each primary school, one student is identified by the school and receives this bursary for a period of 2 years. So the principals of the primary school, will identify a needy student from their school who needs assistance underneath the Hubert King's bursaries. Father Chauvet, I read somewhere, was the one who gave us that gift of the credit union. If I remember it well, it says the Choiseul Credit Union is God's gift to the people of Choiseul, given by Father Chauvet. And hence, I think Mr. Philip aptly mentioned Father Kenneth is representing Father Chauvet. Father Chauvet tertiary level academic scholarship started in the year 2007. Some of you might be wondering, who is Father Chauvet? The late Father Chauvet served as the Catholic priest of Choiseul Parish over 50 years ago. Father Chauvet was in fact the founder and pioneer of this institution called Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union that we are all proud of. This scholarship is awarded to the student who attains the highest grades at the CXC exams and wishes to pursue A-level courses. This scholarship is awarded to the successful candidate for the duration of 2 years. And last but not at all least, we have in 2008, another scholarship program was established. This one was aptly named Newton Albert's Tertiary Level Scholarships. The Newton Albert Tertiary Level Scholarship, which began in 2008, is a technical vocational scholarship that is awarded to a student who performed outstanding in CXC exams and who wishes to pursue a technical program at the tertiary level. This scholarship is named after Mr. Newton Albert, and Mr. Albert served in many capacities in Choiseul, like Mr. Philip said, even as the sheriff, the one who constructed the present building which houses the Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union, as well as he was a very smart and successful businessman who helped develop economic activities in Choiseul.
The Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union Limited, for the past 24 years, has undertaken to provide students of its members with scholarship grants. What does this mean? It means that we at the Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union Limited, we value education, and we strive to uphold this by providing support to you, our future leaders. Education, as you will know, is the key in our world today. To be uneducated is to be left out. You must always have a constant drive to advance yourself academically. I want to ask you to compare education, you scholarship recipients, to the old phones before. You have some old phones before, you don't like them. I'm sure if your parents asked you to go and take a phone, you'd pick up a smartphone. You want a phone with WhatsApp, or you can get Facebook. You don't want what you call the Trono phones, okay? Now, the life of an educated man is as useless today as these old phones that you don't want, okay? Now, what does this scholarship mean to you? It comes to you in the form of financial aid to support you furthering your education from the Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union.
Today's occasion is indeed auspicious, as you, students, have been given financial aid that your other peers may not be fortunate to receive. But I want you to know that we expect you to utilize it so that you are even more successful than you have been. For unto whom much is given, of him shall much be required. The good book says so. Therefore, you will be held responsible for what you have been given. We expect that you would use this financial assistance well. When you succeed, ensure God is in the forefront and allow your successes to benefit your family, community, and country at large. This ceremony is a precious moment for us, because aside from the fact that the credit union has a social responsibility, this function underlines the Choiseul Credit Union's realm of ensuring that the owners of the credit union, who are the members, receive aid in the area of education. Education, according to one of our Nobel laureates, Sir Arthur Lewis, is the key to eradicating poverty.
In 2005, upon completing secondary school and applying to A-level, I heard about the Father Chauvet Scholarship being awarded by the Choiseul Cooperative Credit Union. After being hesitant, I finally decided to give it a try. To my surprise, I would be one of the recipients to receive the first ever Father Ludovic Chauvet Scholarship. Receiving this scholarship from the credit union was both a privilege and a responsibility for me. This scholarship was instrumental to my success, as it provided me the means to continue my education and also gave me the motivation to succeed. Because I had to maintain my scholarship, it became my responsibility. I had to provide my report card to the credit union every term, and this gave me more incentive to maintain a high personal standard for my academic success. This scholarship was more than just a recognition of my education and academics, but an investment in my future. Today, You have proven to be the most deserving to be awarded the scholarships and bursaries provided. I urge you to continue to prove that you are deserving recipients by giving it your best in your studies and always aim for success, not perfection.
What does this mean for you as a student to see your community credit union supporting you?
Well, I think it's wonderful that students like me can further their education and better the name of Choiseul and just make the community proud.
It now means, and as we heard from Mr. MacArthur, that you now have to work hard to make sure that you justify this. Give us a sense of what it means for you as somebody that you have to definitely work hard to get to maintain this.
Well, as I came from the St. Joseph's Convent Secondary School, I know what it means to work hard. And as I just completed CSEC, I have an idea of what to do. I know I have to work hard for myself, for my family, and for Choiseul as well, so that I can keep up the reputation and to better myself in order to become what I want to be in the future.
This is Calabash Community. We will pause here for a moment. When we come back, we'll hear a bit more about the Choiseul Credit Union and its growth over the years.